Butch and Bob Show.
World famous Butch and Bob Show here on WIFO 105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio. Bob, As the World Turns. Wasn't that a soap opera at one time? Anybody remember that? As the World Turns? What was that, Kylie?
That was Days of Our Lives, right?
Well, Days of Our Life, but I think there was one called As the World Turns years ago. Bob's the soap opera expert here. I mean, he's been watching them since the 70s.
I only watch one.
Which one?
General Hospital. I still watch it every day.
Every day. And if he can't watch it, he records it.
That's right, DVR.
Yeah. He's figured out how to use that and works out good for him.
I love Cliffhanger Fridays. It's good stuff.
Cliffhanger Fridays.
I think you're thinking of the theme song, though, on Days of Our Lives. It's like, what does it say?
As the world turns.
Oh, so it's the theme on Days of Our Life. Okay. I haven't been a soap opera fan.
Hourglass.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's it. With Hourglass as the world turns on Days of Our Lives. Okay, I remember that image now.
Circling back.
Circle back around here. Well, Bob, we got guests in here this morning. Who do we have?
We got Kylie in again. We got the big show tomorrow night.
Yes, and I brought some amazing guests. Yeah.
Amazing
Yes,
guests.
I have Mr. Sean O'Quinn and Miss Faith Teston with me today. We're here to talk about Wayne's Got Talent, which, we all three just realized it is tomorrow night.
The motto.
Wow, this week has gone by. But yes, Hospice South Georgia, we've partnered with the Boys and Girls Club to bring you a fun night, Wayne's Got Talent. It's top talent competing for cash prizes and People's Choice Award. And the winner of Wayne's Got Talent is presented by O'Quinn
Sean
Associates.
O'Quinn at O'Quinn Associates.
And it's going to be held at the Wayne County High School Auditorium, and doors are at 6. We have 10 local Wayne Countyans performing live on stage for a chance to become our very first Wayne's Got Talent winner.
Very first one.
Very first.
Be number one, the very first.
Yep, the Kelly Clarkson of Wayne's Got Talent. Wasn't she the American? Okay.
American Idol.
Yes.
American Idol. She's the first winner.
She was the first winner.
She was the
right?
very first winner of the first season.
Yeah.
Huh? Okay.
Yeah. So
And now she's got that TV talk show.
She do.
She does. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Doing good with that. All right. So we've got the big show tomorrow night. Wayne's Got Talent at the high school auditorium. So what else do y'all want to say about it?
We're really excited
All right, Faith, go
for
ahead.
the talent show, but we're also really excited for our 10 contestants because they're our first contestants. So we have Allie Flederman, Alyssa Lee Johnson, Bailey Bryant, Braxton Westbury, Bristol Musara, the Babes in Blue, which is Miss Felinda Johnson and Miss Trina Bergens, and then we have Crystal Keith, M.K. Williams, Riley Godwin, and Robert Thornton.
Yes, this event is going to be so much fun. It's family friendly. Remember, Sean, it's family friendly.
Changed my whole lineup.
You got to redo this whole show.
We're going to have dancing, singing, piano, guitar playing, and we also have some local entertainment by the Blues Brothers coming in from the Wayne County Productions. And we have Rachel Tillman, Dale Bang, who's going to be doing some jokes and some magic. And then we also have Miss Emmy Peel, who's going to be performing too. So we're super yay. And tickets are on sale right now. They're $10, and for ages 10 and under, it's only $5. And you can purchase tickets through one of us, at O'Quinn Associates, Hospice of South Georgia, the Boys and Girls Club, the thrift store, the Hope Chest thrift store, Prime South Bank, and the Chamber, right? Yes.
Okay.
So any of those places you can run by, and board members of the, sorry, I'm just all frazzled today. Hospice South Georgia board members, foundation members, and the Boys and Girls Club board members as well. We also have tickets. So there are tickets out in the community. And if you don't feel like getting your ticket you can get your ticket at the gate or the door. So whatever tickets are left over will be there while supplies last. Now, we do say you might want to go ahead and get your ticket. We are going to have 2 lines. One that's going to be where you have to stop and purchase your ticket. And then one is just you just hand your ticket. It's going to get ripped and you just walk on in. It's all general admission too. So the only reserved seats are for our sponsors.
And that's it.
Yep.
All right, we got Sean O'Quinn in here this morning. He's got his cowboy hat on. Looks like a Texas Ranger cowboy hat there.
Yes.
So tell us about it. Tell us about your hat.
It's straw. It's a cowboy hat.
It's white with a black band around the bottom of it there.
Yes. So,
And looking good there. Nice cowboy hat there.
so I'll go ahead and answer the questions. Yes, yes, and no.
Okay. Well, we got Sean taken care of. Let's move on to the next thing.
So the questions are, are you a cowboy because do you own a farm? Yes, I have a farm. Do you like wearing your cowboy hat? Yes. And do you care if I don't like it? No, I don't.
I was watching a YouTube video the other day about, when did men stop wearing hats? I mean, you look at pictures all the way up till World War II, and men were wearing hats.
My grandmother claims that my grandfather had no hair because he wore a hat all the time.
And my dad, he's got, he had, but I still got him, like, I don't know, 20, 30 hats at least. There in the closets up around the shelves and everything like that. So he liked to wear hats a lot.
And Charlie had a lot of hair.
Yeah, he had a lot of hair. Yeah. And but men, as a fashion statement, they wore hats all the way up until, and then they said after World War II, it was more of a generational thing. As the guys were coming back from Europe and Asia and stuff like that, and then of course us boomers and so forth, we just have worn them. And especially here in the South, you can't wear these things in the South all the time.
Well, mine's vented.
Yes, yours vented.
Y'all can't see it, but there's a little fan.
There's a little fan there.
I always wondered about that.
Yeah, it's
a
right
little
now.
buzz going on there. You hear that little fan up there. But it used to be big in fashion, men wearing hats, and you look at them back there in all the pictures. So they had hats on. They looked good, looked dapper.
What I am is called a trendsetter. So
you're a trendsetter.
Yeah.
Sean is bringing hats back.
Bringing hats back. I'm making cowboy hats sexy again.
We love it.
Bob's sitting over there, got his mouth open. What? Hey, before we go any further, I want to just do a shout out to my friend Michael Laylaw. He's got a birthday today. I think he's 55 or 65. I don't really know, but
55.
He's old. So.
Yeah. His daughter said he's old, and you said that he's not old. He's just been around a long time. Long time.
That's right. That's exactly right. So listen, anyways, let's get back to this show.
Let's get back to the Wayne's Got Talent.
So I'm going to tell you right now, ticket sales have been great, and if we don't, I don't know how many we have left. I know I've sold a bunch at my office, and we didn't sell a whole lot until just recently, and people just been coming in and getting these tickets. But I'm going to tell you right now, if you guys don't show up to this, you're going to be disappointed because you're going to hear all the people in town talking about how great this event was and how sorry you are that you didn't get to go because you should have gone, because this is really going to be fun. I mean, we've got a great lineup of people who are going to be doing all kind of different performances, and it's not just all singing. I don't believe there's all kinds of different things.
All kinds
of
talent.
Yeah, and plus you're going to have me there, and I mean
she wouldn't have paid to see Sean,
Exactly.
right?
I mean, Lord, everybody likes watching me make a fool of myself. So.
It is quite.
It is pretty.
That
fun.
is entertaining, John.
Yeah, and I don't mind. It is what it is. So that's just one of those things. But yeah, it's going to be fun. We're going to have a great time. I've got it. I've talked to Kylie, and we're kind of working out some things. She's got it down pat that we're going to have so much time for everything. We're going to try to get it done and not go until midnight because by 9 o'clock I'll be asleep anyways. So.
Well, that's me.
We're going to try to get everybody out
I'm in bed by
before
8
Charlotte
o'clock
falls.
every night because I get up at 3:30, 3:45.
Yeah,
in
I
that
do too.
area.
And then I go to the bathroom and go back to bed.
The older you get, the more of those nighttime visits to the bathroom, right, Sean?
So much fun. So much fun. Tripping
I
over
just want to
dogs.
sleep.
Yeah.
Where's my Depends?
Tripping over dogs and shoes and everything else to get there. That's awesome.
Oh,
So
good
great.
times.
Good times.
Now, is that going to be, that hat going to be part of your ensemble tomorrow night?
I think it is going to be.
Okay.
I may not wear this one. I may wear my other one because I
Okay.
do have more than one, just so everyone knows. I do
Okay.
own more than one hat.
Okay.
But they all have the little ceiling fan in them. So I may be wearing a different one. I don't know yet.
Oh, and the AC works.
AC works
It does.
real good in the auditorium.
Yes, we confirmed with that, so you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, because I wasn't doing it if there was no AC.
Sean would have not have been there. No, neither would anybody else.
I was out. Sorry.
Yes, sir. It's a good working air conditioning in the auditorium, so I ain't got to worry
And I
about
want
it. You
my
be
money back,
cool.
Tax money, that is. Not this money. Anyways, these two organizations, Hospice and Boys and Girls Club, and they are great. They're a big help to our community. And when I actually approached Kylie about this and asked her, did she have a sponsor for this? She said no, and I said, why don't you let me do the sponsorship, because I love both of these organizations. And she said, that'd be great. You want an MC too? And I'm like, yeah, I guess.
Of course.
So,
You got the hospice and you got Boys and Girls Club. I mean, great organizations there to help out.
they are. And like I said, these two organizations are just, great assets to our community. I was on the Boys and Girls Club board for a while, and just to see it thrive from where it was, it has been great, and I'm very happy about how great it's done. Hospice South Georgia, I remember they were over on Brunswick Street in a little bitty old building, and now they've got their own facility where they have beds and everything. It's it's really just grown also, and it's just a wonderful thing. And there's so many people that have been touched by Hospice South Georgia that have used them, and they're so compassionate and everything, and it's just great. I can't say enough about them.
Okay.
Well, thank you.
Can you give us back to Sean for a second, and we'll go back to Faith. Can you give us a little hint about what your performance is going to be as MC tomorrow night?
So Bob had asked me about my walkout music, and I was thinking, Kylie wears all these different costumes and everything, a hot dog and gingerbread and all this stuff.
She loves to be in costume.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting me a Barney suit and maybe go out and the Barney thing, I love you, you love me, let's all go grab a tree or something. I don't know. I was thinking about doing that.
You might want to rethink that, Sean.
Really? You don't like that?
I think
What
you
is
need to rethink
supposed
that.
to be family friendly, so
That is
better than
family.
me coming out in my Speedo like I
Oh,
originally
please
planned.
no.
Yeah.
There's an image people just don't want to see, Bob.
I don't.
What's family
my
friendly?
wife probably doesn't want to see it.
Sean, she don't want to see it?
No, probably not. So, but yeah, since it's going to be family friendly, I don't know. I've got some things in the back of my mind. But here's the thing.
You better get on the ball. It's tomorrow night, Sean.
Butch, listen.
I figure you'd be in front of your mirror for the last week practicing.
No.
Okay.
You just got to come. You got to come see it. I'm not giving away anything. I'm excited though. It's going to be really, really fun. We're going to have a great time.
All right.
Yeah.
The always entertaining Shauna Quinn.
That's all you're getting out of me.
All right.
Yes. He doesn't want
Okay.
to reveal too much because
Oh, you don't want to reveal too much, but I just said a hint.
Yeah.
You didn't hear me say give
a
me the entire
hint is going
description.
to be it's going to be
between.
It's going to be funny, entertaining, and it's going to be
between
Shauna
Barney
Quinn.
and Speedo. So.
Okay, somewhere between Barney and Speedo. It'll be his hosting abilities tomorrow night at Wayne's Got Talent at the auditorium.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Faith?
Oh yeah. You want to tell everybody about our judges?
Yes.
Yeah,
So we
yeah.
have 3 out-of-town judges who are coming to help us with this event. We have Bailey Harvey, who is the director of Encore All-Stars in Baxley. And then we have Alyssa Beasley Creekmore. She is the 2017 Miss Georgia and the 2020 Miss Georgia USA. And last but not least, we have Lance Stinson, a country music singer who performed with Travis Tritt, Luke Bryan, and Colt Ford.
And he played at Omaha River Jam, and I think he's been on the radio here.
He's been on the Butch and Bob show
Yeah,
before.
we just
we
love
play him
Lance.
ever so often, and you got different songs by him people like.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Down the Omaha. Can't beat that song.
We will also have a People's Choice Award where everybody, even those not attending, can vote for their favorite contestant. Each $1 donated equals 1 vote, and you can vote on the Hospice of South Georgia's Facebook page. Each contestant has their own donation link and QR code. We will also have contestant voter boxes that night at the event if you prefer to donate by cash or check. The contestant who raises the most money will win the title of People's Choice Award.
Okay.
Yes, and also we'd like to announce, I know that we let the contestants know this, but the winner of Wayne's Got Talent will be performing live on stage at the Strand Cinema's 100th anniversary street party that's hosted by Mr. Ralph Hickok. So
And
thank
when's
you.
that going to be?
That is going to be on Friday, September 20th.
100th anniversary of the
100
Strand.
years. Yeah, they're blocking off.
You know, Ralph don't look that old. I mean, really
He's
don't.
done a fantastic job organizing
Plastic
this.
surgery, Botox. I mean, he's still looking pretty decent there.
Yeah.
I hear that they've got a pretty good MC for that also.
Are you that?
You know, I can't say no.
You need
You're
to
the
just
MC
start,
for the 100th anniversary of the Strand?
Can you believe that?
Wow, man.
You need to start charging people.
Okay, I need $100.
Okay. Well, after Wayne's Got Talent.
But the history of the Strand is amazing, from the building, the people who've owned it, to the. I mean, I remember as back when we moved here in 1968, and for a couple of years before I started driving there, going to the Strand, being dropped off, and you had the big theater there, you had the upstairs, you had the balcony, and all that kind of stuff. And that was for several years, and then it changed through the years. But the Strand is great to have that historic building being used as a theater in downtown Jesup. So hats off to Ralph and Jamie and the staff down there for keeping that alive and doing well in downtown Jesup.
And my favorite story is when I worked at Home Senior Living, Mr. Ward Riggins moved in. And I remember one of our conversations was, what's been your favorite job throughout your life? And his favorite job was popping popcorn.
Popping popcorn.
So when I went home, I mentioned that to my dad, and he goes, Kylie, Mr. Ward owned the Strand. So he didn't.
Oh, you didn't know that?
I didn't know that. I thought he was just, I was just picturing.
Maybe he was like in high school or something.
I was just picturing like a young Mr. Ward,
Yeah.
Riggins, like popping popcorn. But it's going to be that's going to be an amazing night. We wanted to thank Mayor Ralph Hickox for allowing our winner, to perform live. That's a big deal. And we're super, super excited for them.
Yep.
So, yeah. So, not only do they get to win, Wayne's Got Talent and help the Boys and Girls Club and Hospice of South Georgia Camp Hope, but they get to perform at the 100th celebration
Of the Strand in September.
And, we couldn't have Wayne's Got Talent without our wonderful sponsors. So, we want to give a shout out to our presenting sponsor, Quinn and Associates. Woohoo! Our prize sponsor, Prime South Bank. Platinum sponsors, Autumn Hall Federal Credit Union. Silver sponsors are Stuckey's Cleaners, Jesup Police Department, Beverly Leapart, and Interstate Credit Union. Our patron sponsor is Miss Rhonda Stuckey. Our floral sponsor is Mary's Bouquet, and stage decor by Any Occasion Air Decor. We also want to give a shout out and a huge thank you to the Wayne County High School for allowing us to host this event in the auditorium. Sheffield Sports, Johnson Office Solutions, Nick Ellis and Chris Hamilton for assisting with security. Palmer's Printing, and Mark Tootle and Ken Wedner for running all the production. And,
All right. Thank you for the sponsors.
Thank you, sponsors.
Yes. We also want to thank the staff of Hospice of South Georgia. They have put in so much work for this. Also, the Boys and Girls Club team, our event planning committee, Harley Grove, Beverly Leaphart, Ivy Hutto, Renee Hutto, Kaylee Mosley, and Shelby Anderson.
And Miss Faith Tested.
Sometimes. So thank you to everyone. If you have any questions or would like to purchase any tickets today or before the event tomorrow, you can give Kylie a call at 912-432-9339.
And you swing by Quinn and Associates. You got any few left?
I got a few left, yeah.
Yeah. So, we want to just tell everybody to go ahead and buy your tickets. You only have a day to keep up with them. So, we would love for people to come in and just, pre-buy their tickets so we can just get in. Everybody can get in very easily and get the show going. Yeah, because we're going to make sure that everybody's seated and is in before Mr. Sean does his fantastic Barney walkout music in a Speedo.
It'll be up under his purple outfit.
That'd be a good idea.
Only he will know that Speedo's up under his big purple outfit.
Ooh,
Nobody would know that Barney wore a Speedo until it was worn on the outside. So maybe that'll work.
It's going to be a really fun night, guys.
And you do not know what to expect from Sean.
You
so
really
it'll
don't.
Be
I don't. I mean,
very interesting MC time there for Sean on there, talking about the different things and his little jokes and his things of that sort that he's put together. He can tell me that he doesn't know what he's doing, but I know he knows what he's doing. I know he's been in front of a mirror for the last week practicing his little antics.
No, I've been trying to brush what little bit of hair I have. I'm in front of the mirror. That's all I'm doing.
It's going to be a fun time.
We are
Sean
gonna have a good
likes
time.
Sean likes to shoot from the hip.
That's right.
No
Yes.
practicing. Just shoot from the hip. Just go with the moment. Right, Sean?
I'm better that way because you never know what's going to come out of my
You
mouth.
never know.
So
And
it's better that way.
That's a fun part.
That's a fun part.
It's all ab-libbed.
Yeah.
All right. So America's Got Talent
Wayne's got-
Wayne's Got Talent.
Yeah.
You got America's Got Talent, and then we got Wayne's Got Talent. This promises to be just about as good as America's Got Talent.
Oh, it's going to be better.
Yeah, we don't
Because
have
Sean's the
Simon
host.
Cowell.
Simon's not here.
And you don't have to worry about commercials. There's no
Exactly.
commercial
There's
break.
no-
And
commercial
so America, and then of course Wayne's Got Talent tomorrow night. What time does it start?
Doors are at 6.
Doors open at 6.
Mm-hmm.
Showtime.
We're hoping about 6:40, 6:45, depending on how quickly.
How
we get-
quickly everybody gets in and
Yeah.
gets seated. And remember now, it's first come, first serve. If you don't have tickets, go ahead and get them. They'll have 2 lines. One you stand in to buy, which will take longer.
Mm-hmm.
If you already have your tickets, which are only $10, that's dirt cheap right there. Walk in and just they'll tear your ticket and you go to your seat.
Yeah, and we welcome to bring the whole family. And if you recognized any of the contestants that we named, please come out and support them. This isn't going to be a sit down and just let everybody perform. We want you to hoot and holler. The contestants have said that they perform better with the crowd cheering, so come on out.
Get
and just-
loud and rowdy and have
Yeah.
a good time.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like graduation. Maybe we should tell them don't say anything till everybody gets done. Then they'll start.
And then they'll start doing it.
That would be great.
Hell, you do opposite what you want them to do, huh?
Yeah.
Well, come on out. We're looking forward to it.
Wayne's Got Talent. Very first one.
It's a very
Wayne's
first one.
Got Talent. And there's going to be all kinds of different talent on the stage between the 10 performers. It's just not singing. There's other talents going to be going on, and you're going to enjoy it.
Yep.
It's
All
going
right.
to be a good time.
Good time.
And
will
you're
be
going to
had
hate
by
yourself
all.
if you miss it.
All right. Anything else, y'all?
I think that's it.
Bob, anything? All right.
We'll see how
Well, one of the judges is going to be Lance Stinson. Is that correct?
Correct.
Yes.
All right. So we got Lance Stinson's song, Omaha, and we're going to play it right now.
Play us out.
World famous Butch and Bob show here on WIFO FM in Jesup.
Me and my buddies grew up on the Omaha. Good at making something to do out of nothing at all. We chase whitetail bucks, catch a few channel cats. Lord knows it don't get no better than that. That's just a day in life on the Omaha. Yeah. I was born there, raised up right there. Lord, if I was a lucky man, I'd still be there down in the swamp there, where I come from, y'all, on the banks of the Omaha. I'll give 'em some credit. Hey, how about this? We sat around, picked guitars on the Omaha. And that's how we got the girls come party down with us all. Fat lighter fire on the riverside. Never needed light cause of moonshine. That's just a day in the life on the Omaha. Ain't that right? Learn how to drink there, learn how to love there, learn how to get your truck unstuck there, down in the swamp there. That's where I come from, y'all. Them old banks of the Omaha. Load it up, lock your hubs. Never underestimate that Georgia mud. Go dogs, that's how we roll. You'll never get lost on a pine roll. I was born there, raised up right there. Lord, if I was a lucky man, I'd still be there. Learn how to drink there, learn how to love there, learn how to get her truck some stuck there, down in the swamp there. That's where I come from, y'all. Now come on, y'all, to the banks of the Omaha. If you come on, y'all, just follow me down to the river. That old Omaha. What you think they know about that old Omaha, Lance? Oh, we done taught them all we know, brother.
Lance Stinson, Omaha, and he'll be one of the judges tomorrow night at Wayne's Got Talent. And we welcome Lance and other judges into town. And that wraps up the world-famous Butch and Bob show here on WIFO 105.5 FM in Jesup, and has been brought to you by First Southern Bank, Murphy Builder Supply, and the Service Department at G&S Auto Sales on North 1st Street in Jesup.